This just in, yet another drag queen indicted for child sex crimes. Oh wait, he isn't a drag queen. He's Robert Morris, former Texas megachurch pastor and Trump's former spiritual advisor. That's so weird, it's almost as if drag queens aren't the problem. Robert Morris is not a drag queen, not a trans person, not an openly gay man. He's a Trump-endorsed megachurch pastor accused of child sex crimes. Robert Morris is the founder of Gateway Church, one of the largest megachurches in the U.S. He served as a spiritual advisor to former President Donald Trump, advocated for anti-LGBTQ plus policies, including the bathroom bill targeting transgender individuals. He utilized his church platform to endorse right-wing political candidates, potentially violating federal regulations. So what exactly happened? Morris was indicted in Oklahoma for child sex crimes dating back to the 1980s. The survivor, Cindy Clemshire, alleges Morris sexually assaulted her as a child when he was a traveling preacher. But this case is part of a broader pattern. In California, nearly 100 allegations of child sexual abuse have been filed against leaders of the Mormon Church, accusing them of grooming and abuse. In Ireland, a recent investigation revealed 2,400 allegations of historical abuse involving 844 alleged abusers in 308 schools managed by 42 religious orders. The John Jay Report analyzed allegations within the U.S. Catholic Church from 1950 to 2002, identifying 4,392 clergy accused of abuse, with 252 convictions. Conservatives often demonize the LGBTQ+ community, alleging they pose a threat to children, yet data indicates otherwise. The majority of child sex offenders are cisgender, heterosexual men, many in positions of authority within religious institutions. Extensive abuse scandals have been documented within the Catholic Church and other religious organizations as well. Additionally, President Trump, a figurehead for conservative family values, has faced multiple allegations of sexual misconduct. So why does this matter? The right's focus on vilifying the LGBTQ+ community serves as a distraction from addressing systemic abuse within their own institutions. If conservatives truly cared about protecting children, they would focus on real threats to their safety, like gun violence. Firearms are the leading cause of death for children in the U.S., yet Republicans consistently oppose common-sense gun laws like universal background checks, red flag laws, and assault weapon bans, like healthcare access. Millions of children lack access to healthcare due to GOP efforts to weaken Medicaid, defund Children's Health Insurance Program, and repeal the Affordable Care Act. Public school funding. Instead of adequately funding public schools, Republicans push for school vouchers and charter schools that funnel money away from already underfunded institutions, worsening the conditions for students, like child poverty and hunger. The GOP has fought against expanding the child tax credit, which lifted millions of children out of poverty and opposed free school lunch programs despite rising food insecurity among kids. And once again, sexual abuse in religious institutions. Rather than confronting the epidemic of child sex abuse within churches, many Republicans support shielding religious institutions from accountability, like fighting to eliminate the statute of limitations for sex crimes, while also blaming trans and queer people for no reason. Conservatives don't want to protect children. They want to weaponize them as a political tool against marginalized communities. The truth is undeniable. This was never about protecting children. If it were, Republicans would be passing gun safety laws, funding public schools, and holding actual predators like Robert Morris and the countless other church leaders exposed for abuse, including Donald Trump, accountable, instead of using the queer community as a distraction from their own abuse.